First off, congratulations and welcome. How has this experience and process been for you so far?
It's just a great opportunity to be a part of the Suns family. They treat me with a lot of, great, just great people, and just treat me with a lot of respect. And I'm hopefully to be one of the great players of the Suns players.
What was your contact with them like, leading up to the draft, and just what was that process like right afterwards when you signed very, very quickly? So just kind of take us through what all that was like.
I did a whole lot of workouts, and I did like 13 to 14 workouts in the pre-draft. So just working out with them, it just felt like family, and they treated me well, worked out pretty well. So I decided I wanted to go there.
What was the whole process like for you draft night, just sitting there waiting for calls to come in?
It wasn't too much pressure for me. I knew that I was going to be in a good situation regardless. I worked pretty hard in the pre-draft. I knew that somebody would take the chance on me just to become a great player.
What do you expect the process is like now as you transition for your first training camp? The work you have to do over the next 3 months. What goes into that?
I know I've just been going hard all my life, so I mean these couple months, it's just gonna have to deal with it and just suck it up and just be the best player I can be on and off the court.
Do you try? I mean, it's a long season too. So how do you sort of temper, trying to get a lot of work in the next 2.5 months, whatever it is, versus the body sometimes says it needs a minute too. How do you think that balance?
Yeah, the training staff is really big on recovery. They take care of your body pretty well there, and they're just really good on just recovery. And if you need a break, they give you a break and treat you well. They're really good people there.
Has it sort of hit you yet from deciding, okay, I'm going to enter the draft, and then you get signed right away? Now you're about to, step on a court and actually play. Has that fully kind of like come over you yet, or what's your emotions like right now?
It's kind of crazy. Like I was just taking my finals, so like I was just taking my finals like a couple months ago. Now I'm in the NBA, so I have a lot of friends that's like 18, 19, around my age, and they're just stoked for me, and I just want to prove everybody wrong.
What was your toughest final?
English. Yeah, whole lot of writing and reading.
Did you pass though?
Yeah, flying colors.
What are the biggest things you feel like you need to work on with your game immediately as far as your development?
Just patience and just knowing just staying inside my game. Just coming from New York, a whole lot of shaking with the basketball and just doing different things I was used to, but now I just gotta simplify my game and just do what I do best, pretty much.
That explosiveness that you have, when did you realize that you had some hops?
I just grew actually a couple of years, 2 years ago. So I was like 5'10", 5'11". When I got taller, it just felt like I got older and I just knew I could dunk. So I just tried to dunk, just kept going up and up. So just went up there from there.
You said the word shaken. Where were you the other night during the earthquake?
I was actually preparing for the game. I was in the locker room, the coach was getting the motivational speaking on, and he started shaking, then grabbed the wall. And I ain't never experienced an earthquake, so I was like, I just thought the stadium was shaking from like Zion doing something. So I was just like, it's cool. But then they said it was an earthquake. I was like, wow, that's crazy. We need to get out of here.
You mentioned Coach giving a motivational speech. Just how would you describe Willie Green and the staff just working with them for the last few days?
They're great guys. They hold me accountable for everything. They don't care like that I'm young. So it's just a great opportunity being with these guys, being with the older guys, and just learning. Like I just love learning. I'm like a sponge, so it's nice.
What do you hope to prove out there over the next 10 days or so?
That I belong. I'm not just a regular high school dude that I believe everybody thinks I am, and I just want to prove everybody wrong that I belong with these guys.
Are sort of relishing at that you're going to be able to do it now as opposed to have to maybe waiting until training camp and kind of getting an early jump on it?
Yeah, I think I've been working pretty hard over this past couple months and just over my life span, just working pretty hard to just be good with everybody. I mean, my nickname was Rook before even any of this, so I was always the youngest dude in the gym, so I'm just taking it day by day.
Who gave you that nickname?
My old coach from 3rd grade, and then it just stuck with me. So I've been called Rook all my life. So
It's fitting right now.
yeah, definitely.
What advice would you give to other kids who think about doing the high school to the NBA path?
I would tell them that it's really hard and very emotional. Just not knowing, just giving up a full scholarship to college is really hard to do. But if you feel like your game is good enough and you feel like you can be in that lifestyle, then you should do it.
Yeah, what ultimately made the decision for you to say, okay, now I'm going to take a chance and make the jump?
Just my dream. This has always been my dream to just be in the NBA, and I felt like I put the work hard enough to at least get there and to learn from these guys, and I knew that I can just become a great player in the NBA and just be a good asset to the team.
Was that a tough phone call to make to NC State to say, hey?
Yeah, because I really love NC State. I still rock their shirts and all that. So I love NC State. Coach Keys loves me. He talked to me through this process. He said, best situation for you, you should go. And he's very supportive of that.
Other kids reached out to you and said, you know, you made this decision. I'm sort of thinking about the same thing. Talk me through it. Have other kids reached out to you?
Some other high-level players talk to me about it, but, you know, I tell them make the best decision for you. You don't have to rush. I mean, if they're financially not stable, then, I mean, I can't give them any decision on that. But if they feel like they're ready enough and they're not being pressured to do anything, I believe that they should do it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jalen.